Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where skincare is all about progression over perfection because perfection doesn't exist. I don't know why I tried to do that all in one breath. Today I want to talk about empties. Now I know this is a bit of like an old YouTube concept and I'm not sure if people still do this, but for me when I see a YouTuber and influencer empty any product, that to me is a sign that that must be a very good product that they genuinely really enjoy, because I don't know about other YouTubers, but I very rarely finish a product, and that's usually because once I've tried a product for a couple months and I know I like it and I've talked about it, it's my job to move on to the next product. And usually those products will get used up on my body, but I don't then count that as an empty, if that makes sense, because it was just kind of used because I needed to use it up and I didn't want to waste it. But the products I want to share today are products that I've used for their actual purpose and that I absolutely love and I will keep repurchasing. Let's get straight into it with the probably most obvious ones. Not really a surprise, these are the Glow Recipe, pretty much every watermelon product they do. The Watermelon Glow PHA plus BHA Pore Tight Toner, the Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer, and the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. These aren't the first empties of these products. I have emptied these over and over and over and over. As you know, Glow Recipe was a brand that I kind of pushed to one side for quite a long time. Not because I thought their products were bad, but when I looked at it, I was like, okay, the fruit's kind of cute, could be a little bit gimmicky. Everyone was on their crazy zero fragrance thing last year, so I never really wanted to talk about it because everyone would be like, oh, it's got fragrance then. But then I started using Glow Recipe products again, and I could not shut up about them. I absolutely love them. Well, more importantly, my skin loves them. I love them because my skin enjoys their benefits. The Watermelon Glow PHA plus BHA Pore Tight Toner is an amazing gently exfoliating toner that's super hydrating as well. It's inspired by facials, Korean facials in particular, where they concentrate on exfoliation and hydration at the same time. My rosacea cannot take strong exfoliants, so something like this, who uses a gentler alternative to salicylic acid for the BHA, works really well on my skin. I use this daily. When I'm using it, I use it daily. I've promised myself I won't open another one until I've finished other toners that I've got there, but I just want to open another one. I want to open another one, but I've got to try different toners. But I've got so many. I have a backlog of these toners because I love them so much. And it does really gently exfoliate over time. Your pores do look less obvious. Your nose pores in particular look more refined. And the hydration that comes with this toner is just so nice. Much like the Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer, the hydration this product gives your skin is insane. And you can see that your skin is very nicely hydrated. What I love about this one as well is, for me, I actually prefer this at night compared to they have a specific night moisturizer. I use this morning and night and it's more than enough for my combination skin. Oily, dry, it keeps all the hydration locked in. It keeps my skin nicely moisturized. Watermelon is a nice antioxidant, and of course you have hyaluronic acid in here for that hydration. I've got to mention this has cactus water in, which is so nice on the skin. This actually smells more like cactus water to me. It's got that fresher cucumber kind of smell than it does watermelon, but the cactus water helps to retain that moisture. This also has tea tree in it, which I didn't actually realize, but for me tea tree works great when it comes to breakouts, so that kind of like helps maintain everything on my skin. Of course, the Glow Recipe Watermelon Niacinamide Dew Drops is a niacinamide serum, but at the same time, it gives you a very temporary, natural looking glow, a glow from within rather than a glow just sitting on top of your skin. It looks like a nice hydrated glow, whilst niacinamide kind of works to help even and brighten out your skin tone over time, so you get that natural glow to your skin. Obviously, it won't look like what this does to your skin, but this is an insane skincare makeup hybrid type product. It's just such an amazing skincare product for when your skin does need a pick-me-up, an instant pick-me-up. Again, temporary results that wash away, but long-term results the more and more you use it. Absolutely love it. They just released their vitamin C serum that they sent to me pre-launch. They often send me their products pre-launch, and I get to try them usually a month before their launch. I've been using their newest vitamin C product for such a long time, and I absolutely love it. Glow Recipe, for me, keep hitting the nail on the head when it comes to skincare products. My skin loves it. It craves this toner in particular. Speaking of toner, let's talk about get dust on. Let's talk about Element. This is a K-beauty brand, I believe, from, I don't think it's creators of Wish Trend, but I think one of the presenters of Wish Trend TV This is their brand. I think I got that right. So these are toners or solutions. We have the green tea complex and Chinese skullcap skin activating solution. And then we have the Centella Asiatica and polysaccharide advanced calming solution. I just love these. They make my skin look great. They make them look super hydrated, super smooth, super healthy, super calm and happy. In particular, the advanced calming solution is one of my absolute favorites. Of course, Centella is great at calming and soothing the skin. In fact, this contains more than on their website they say 59.12% Centella Asiatica extract and polysaccharides derived from snow mushroom, snow fungus, which is everywhere at the moment in skincare. Is moisturizing, again calming, and that is this toner overall: calming, soothing. Element are quite an interesting brand because not only do they list their ingredients and tell you what each ingredient does, they have a real focus on explaining why those ingredients are put together within that product. So for example, on the website they say that the combination of Centella Asiatica and polysaccharide is designed to maximize restore damaged skin while reducing the irritation properties. So Centella is a natural ingredient. People can get irritated from natural ingredients. You got that huge 59.12% in there. So some people might find it irritating, but they team that with polysaccharide to kind of bring the chances of irritation down, which I think is really clever. I don't have much to say about the skin activating solution other than it was extremely hydrating, soothing, calming, and as you can tell, I loved it. They're both empty. I'm kind of going through their toners now, but I'm really enjoying them. They're just such a perfect after cleanse step. That kind of makes me feel like I got a calm, soothed canvas for the rest of my routine. My next empty is the Selfless by Hyram Centella and Green Tea Daily Gel Cleanser. Again, I don't really have to speak about this one too much because it's Centella and green tea, calming, soothing, such an amazing, refreshing, light cleanser. Is that a weird word to describe a cleanser? When you put it on, it's just kind of light and refreshing, and you wash it off and your skin doesn't feel tight. It feels cleansed without any irritation. It's just such a gentle cleanser no matter what condition or state my skin is in. I can use this twice a day, no dryness, no irritation, knowing that it does just a good job. I haven't tried double cleansing with it because you know I love to have that very kind of effortless first cleanse and then going with your standard cleanser for a second cleanse. So speaking of the first cleanse, oh my god, Paula's Choice Omega Plus Complex Cleansing Balm. So this is a cleansing balm formulated with omegas. On the website they say omega 3, 6 and 9 to cleanse, nourish and hydrate whilst rinsing completely clean. And I was using this as a two-step cleanse or a single cleanse because it is extremely nourishing on the skin. You wipe it away, you rinse it away, you're left again not feeling tight. Your sunscreen, your makeup is melted away within seconds. Such a good cleanse, even in those hard to get places like, you know, the nose groove. Such a good thorough cleanse, but again, super gentle. So the omega fatty acids in here are great at restoring, helping to restore the skin. They're barrier repairing, so take your time with this. I like to massage this on gently, kind of like a minute, but I'm not too fussy, you know, I don't count the minute. We also have Capric Triglyceride in here, which is coconut and glycerin derived, which is such a good emollient, and I feel like that's one of the key ingredients you can really feel once you rinse this away, once you've emulsified it and rinsed it away, you can feel your skin is just normal, untouched but clean. Really love this, but what I love the most about this is probably the most boring aspect of this, but it is like a cleansing balm in a squeezy tube, which sounds like the most boring thing, but the difference between opening a tub, scooping out some cleansing balm, melting it down and then put it on your face, compared to just opening this and squeezing out is so much more convenient. And I feel like something people have done before, but I've not really noticed it. But it's the most convenient cleansing balm I think I've ever used. I love it because I don't love oils too much. I really love cleansing balms, but the fact that it's in a squeezy tube is like a game changer for me. I absolutely love it. Oh my god, right. I've got to talk about this. This brand have sponsored me a few times and I have a nice relationship with them. I really like their products, but I need to say this off the record because I said this in a sponsored video. This video isn't sponsored. I can say whatever I like about this brand. The Make Succulent Skin Gel Cream Serum Weight Moisturizer is one of the best moisturizers I've ever used in my life for my skin personally. Emptied. I've got another one on the go that is nearly empty. I always mention I don't quite like the way people are whacking the word serum on everything nowadays, but it is a good description of the texture of this product. It's not lightweight, because it's not lightweight, but it's definitely thicker. It's like a thick serum, like a really thick serum that rubs down into a thinner serum. Terrible explanation. But I just love this. It's perfect for all areas of my skin. For my drier cheeks, it hydrates and moisturizes just enough to make a difference on the skin without sitting on top of the skin and feeling greasy. On my oily T-zone, again, it moisturizes and hydrates enough without sitting on the skin, without making me feel greasy, without my oils going crazy. It just seems to fit perfectly all over my skin. Much like the Glow Recipe Watermelon Pink Juice, I find this great for morning and evening. I don't wake up with dry skin that I feel like needs a dose of hydration. This seems to manage to keep everything in my skin and in check. The key ingredients in here are aloe vera, so soothing and calming and moisturizing. Niacinamide to help even out skin tone and also help balance sebum production as well. Hyaluronic acid, but we also have prickly pear as well for hydration. I love this so much. Honestly, it's one of my favorite moisturizers of all time ever. Speaking of favorite moisturizers of all time ever, so is the COSRX Propolis Light Cream. As we know, COSRX is one of my favorite brands of all time ever. I absolutely love them. They are what CeraVe is to TikTok. COSRX is that for me. Like, I absolutely love COSRX. So this contains 65% black bee propolis complex. So we have propolis extract, honey extract, and royal jelly extract, all known for calming the skin, soothing the skin, helping to repair as well. This is, again, so lightweight. It is a real creamy texture, but it's so lightweight, but moisturizing and nourishing and hydrating enough to be used as a very, very good evening moisturizer. And I use it non-stop in winter as my main moisturizer. Saying that though, it is light enough for summer use as well. If you're super oily, I wouldn't use this during the day in summer, but in the evening you'll be absolutely fine. We have soothing allantoin in here as well. Then other than that, it's a pretty basic moisturizer. But for me, especially when I've been experimenting too much, this is a safe moisturizer for me to use, as is the vast majority of the COSRX line. But yeah, absolutely love that one. And then I spoke about this way before, but this is my favorite barrier repair serum. So there we have it. Those are empties that I'm probably going to repurchase over and over, to be honest with you. I absolutely love them, especially the Glow Recipe stuff. You already know that. But let me know any products that you empty time and time again in the comments down below. I love to try some of them. But you can watch some more product reviews here, some general light entertainment here, and I'll see you over there.